Welcome, all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes. I love you guys from the door to the floor. Need I ever say more? Listen up. This is a brief download because I was getting so many messages before the eclipse and they showed me so much. They showed me how things are being portal down. It showed me this right here. I had to draw it, and it's the best way I could draw it. And it showed me this being that, and this is the eclipse, but whatever it is, it's like a portal, and it's going down, and it's going levels and levels and levels. Whatever can travel through different levels of dimensions down to earth. All right. So it showed me that in the portal. And that was on October the 9th. Okay. And they called it a transcendent portal. Okay. Now, alongside with that, I was trying to relax as I try to on a regular basis. I really do. All right. And I get these downloads and they were showing me so much. Cause see, they're funny too now. Okay. The higher realms, you guys, it's a lot of fun. Okay. When they're giving you messages, they don't just give you boring messages. It's hilarious. It's just like a joyous time, you're having. However, it's very valid message, right? Okay. Okay. So the message I'm trying to relate to you guys today is the fact that they showed me that when you guys seen in history time. Okay, this is not a debunk type of video. This is not a disrespect. This is just me, you guys, putting out a message. I'm not anybody's whistleblower, no crazy stuff like that. Please don't label me because I'm just me. Okay, matter of fact, yeah. You know what I'm saying? My music name was Just Me, JUZZ-ME, one of my music names. And some of you guys, I sang jazz and I rewrote Billie Holiday's song and blah, blah. But the bottom line is this, you guys. Again, this is no disrespect to the founders and the finders and the researchers, who took the time to research. But I'm getting some downloads. This is what I have to give. This is my, my place and my role in all of this. Okay. Because we all have roles to play. All right. And so they gave me a message of clarity and they said, well, a lot, but they had to do this. And and it's out of love. Okay. It's not out of spite or, a reprimand or anything like that. It's purely out of love. And so they told me, they said, bear with me, you guys. Let me get some water for this. They told me that that was so good. Anywho, they told me that um so they gave them something to do as far as when they seen the researchers or the finders of these, what they call, when they heard the boom, they knew that they would start getting all ruffled up. But make no mistake, all right, Earth is the most violent planet in the galaxy, the most violent. Earth is the only place that has more weapons than it has people. The species that come here, they got to be prepared mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, a whole nine, okay? All day, every day. All right. So, yes, they're highly advanced, but they have to be highly prepared for this. All right. Because all this planet knows is shoot first, do first, first, right? Harm. So, nevertheless, what they knew this. So they created this buckus, if you will. Emulated the crash. I mean, they can crash or they can do so much. They have ability to do so much. So they created this big Roswell stuff and all of this stuff and different things of that nature. I'm just using those for example, wherever they find these trinkets of little bodies that they found, they told me that they had to do that. It wasn't making a mockery of anyone here or any of the founders, because they really impressed with their research. However, what they were telling me is that they were simply planted there for them to find, and they were like pieces of clones or something that they imitated, just to let them go ahead and have something to do so that they could do what they needed to do here on earth without any violent attacks. All right. So you guys know on this earth, you get all kinds of attacks here. So they didn't want to be violently attacked. They didn't want to waste time with that sugar honey icy. And what they did was created boundaries. So the boundaries was to put these little trinkets around and let them feel like they discovered something, and they had to re-examine something, and they had to do something. They were going to do what was done was going to happen anyway, but they just needed them out of the way, to do something. They needed to keep them busy. So these little things that they found are not really what they think it is. Okay. And also, let me clear up something else, because they told me clear as day, and they're funny. So anyway, it says what they did was, okay, when you hear the History Channel or something like that, and again, out of respect, okay, this is not a debunk, but this is what they showed me in my download. They showed me that everything that they see is not like they left. Like when they go in those caves underground and stuff like that, and they see the hieroglyphics, what they told me is the hieroglyphics are, something else of something else. It's not what they think it is. Okay. But they keep saying in their findings that uh they are telling us this. They are sending us a message. No, they're not sending us a message underground in the rocks or on the caves or whatever like that. At that time, in that particular era, that was a school. They showed me that in the caves, it was a school. That was the only way they could teach in a school, was to write the way they write on these things. And this is what they were to learn, and to keep learning, and to keep evolving, and keep studying. This is what they were doing. This was their form of study, and this was their actual place of study. So it wasn't like it was a sacred place. It was actually a school for them to learn certain things. And I know this is what they showed me in the cave, because they showed me the actual, the people in the clothes, and the way their head was like a little sheet on top, the people. So anyway, they showed me the school actually functioning. And this is the only way they could actually get that the message across, because they didn't have chalkboards, they didn't have certain things and stuff like that. So that is the message, you guys. I hope I didn't go over time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, show us some love, and go to the Love You Divine Tarot channel family so you can see some real stuff in the downloads, because the downloads, they allowed me to take pictures right here on earth, okay, of the sky, of the ground. They did this so much. All right. Even a mythical being I have a picture of that you guys can see clearly on the Love You Divine Tarot channel. I don't know if I put it on this channel in the community or not, but I'm going to. So I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. Of life, last, and death pass. You will see or hear me again. Until then, peace in. Okay. One.